Hey John, thanks for your patience while I put your website audit together. I'm going to touch on your on-page optimization, the elements that are good, elements that can be improved, and what you can do to kind of, once you've driven the traffic to your site, how to get more conversions. I'm also going to touch on the off-site side of things. So the off-site optimization is designed to bring more traffic in, more targeted traffic, and the on-site optimization, such as your website and everything, is designed to kind of guide that traffic into converting into a paying customer. So I'll start on your on-page side of things. So your website is very, very simple. Now with the search engines, they love relevant content. They love authoritative figures. Example I'll say is I'm going to search for goat's cheese. Goat's cheese. One of the first sites that comes up is Wikipedia. Now, Wikipedia comes up because it has got a lot of content. It's constantly updated, and that's what Google loves. So in your case, the first thing I would be doing is adding a lot more content to your site. I understand you're dealing with loans and saving money on the loans, which I find people are obviously looking for. It's a very competitive market, so you kind of want to stand out a bit and you want to kind of be the authoritative figure on that. So what I would recommend is get more content. I actually recommend around 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage at least. Now you've got this hamburger menu here. This is actually, I don't mind that concept, but for a desktop page, it actually would be better to have a header up the top. What it does is, so with the search engines, they obviously have a method of kind of analyzing a site and kind of seeing the relevance of them. Sometimes when you have these hidden kind of menus, it's kind of hard for them to see these. And yeah, I just think it's just this one home page and that's it. Now, on your mobile site, that works perfectly. I actually really like that. So the site looks great on the homepage, and I think you need to kind of have a similar kind of look and feel to this up here. So sorry, like I said, content, I would be adding, I would add minimum 1,500 words to your homepage. So that could just be talking about your services, what you offer, everything like that. The testimonials is a good thing to have, but I would actually put the testimonials on your page. And I would be redesigning your site, to be honest, and I would be having call to actions. This could be a header. I would have call now for more information, or call now to book in your free consultation, something like that. I would also have a form as well where you can, gather leads. Because at the moment, if I'm looking through this, obviously it's a small page, and I do understand what you're trying to do. However, if I want more information, you've got this here. So I'm going to click here, contact, page not found. So that's actually a pretty big problem there. So I would be redesigning your site. I would look into redesigning your site and getting a better layout. Now, I would be focusing on this before we target the off-site side of things. I'll touch on the off-site side of things. So think of Google like a popularity contest, where the more votes you have, the better you're seen in the eyes of the search engines. So for example, if we look at your site here, you've got a page authority of 5, 0 trust flow, 0 citation flow. So now it really depends. So keywords, you've got MoneyJar. That's got a search of actually 320 thing, but I actually understand there is a company called MoneyJar. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that you're ranking for that position 8. So that's MoneyJar. But I mean, when you look at MoneyJar, I mean, it's more a physical kind of item. Yeah, actually, it's showing up there. Interesting. So let's go back to that. Yeah, interesting. Okay. So MoneyJar seems like it could be more like a a physical kind of item there. These things called backlinks. These are what are known as the votes that you're getting. So at the moment you have 2 votes, but they're not very authoritative votes. They don't have very high trust flow. Trust flow is how much trust is coming to your site. For example, Wikipedia, if they even allow to show it, there you go. So Wikipedia itself has a domain authority of 89, 75, 91, 94 trust flow. So don't worry about what these mean too much, but just know that the higher the better, essentially. And what that does is when you have more trust, Google sees you as more authoritative, because obviously its aim is to give you the most relevant content when you're searching for something. So I'm searching for loan refinancing. So I would personally be searching for something like that if I'm looking to refinance. And like I said, it's a very, very, very competitive market. So I would be focusing, like content is actually the most important thing. So I would be focusing on rebuilding your site. I would have to add more content here. I would have a contact form. I would have a call to action. So, call now for a free consultation, etc. And I would have, your logo up here, the header. I would also add blogs. So what you want to do is you want to, if you could provide some value to someone, and if you have a Facebook page, which looks like you do, I would be linking that. To your Facebook. Here you go. So you've got a few good reviews here. There's no harm in actually putting them in your site. And what I would do when I clicked on your site, it actually opened in the same tab. I would set it to open in a new tab. I would open it in a new tab, so that way they can still go back to your site. I mean, what I did like about your site, so I'm going to go back to it now, MoneyJarConcept.com.au, is I do like the about page. So I would add a homepage, which is what I would add your homepage. I would have a services page, just talk a bit more about your services, maybe 500 words. I would have your about page, just around 500 words. Your partners, you could obviously have in your homepage as well as your testimonials. And then I would have a contact page. So like I said, if I go to this, that actually obviously works, but I would have something clickable where I can actually, click the call, especially on a mobile where I can just tap it, call, get more information, and that's your lead right there. So I don't want to go to, I'll kind of leave it at that. I hope you kind of get something out of this. And if you need more help and if you want, like I said, I would be focusing on a redesign. So please feel free to contact me on 0401 913 786 or Roger, ROGER, at rjwdigital.com.au. Thank you.